every day, every month for the last 2 years.
Right.
They can now graduate to a $3,000 loan because they've earned it just through the credit history they've built up through the M-Pesa system, because they have all that data. It does seem that MTN will have the whip hand if it can provide this kind of very, very in-depth money transfer data. And then that means the deals that you might cut with MTN will be the kind of deals that people cut with Apple. Developers have to give 30% of their profits to Apple. But does MTN risk being a bit of a tough customer?
So I don't think so, because despite all the data advantages, the retail muscle advantages telcos have had, the historical experience is that there's something that banks are doing that they're doing very well, and you see these partnerships occurring all the time. So, Apple partnered with Goldman Sachs to do their recent product. In West Africa, you have Orange, who everyone was scared was going to take over the financial system, actually partnered with NCA Bank to go to retail customers. So there's many examples where even the telcos realize that this is not our core competence. End of the day, asset liability matching, creating a great retail product it sounds similar to retail product in telcos, because there's a lot of fintechs going to niche areas, but it's a very complex, highly regulated business.
But isn't the danger that it's a bank which partners with MTN and not a relatively small fintech company?
No, I mean, because so we think what's best is for the customer, and we would say that our risk assessment, our data analytics are probably better than most banks. So it's then up to the telco to assess, okay, who should I partner with to give the customer this service. So if you were to ask the telco which of the banks you work with process 8,000 to 10,000 loan applications a day, there will not be many, certainly not in Nigeria. That's what we do. So if the telco were to go with a conventional bank, I would argue that they're going with a partner that has not gone to the level of retail analytics that we have done. And so the real barrier in our view is having telcos that are brave enough to partner with fintechs, even though on the face of it, nobody ever got fired for buying an IBM. Now, if you now go and say, I want to buy this new, untested, amazing computer, that may raise questions internally. And so I think it's having the conviction, if on the telco side, to say, yes, X bank has been there for 100 years or 50 years and have a balance sheet of $4 billion, but I don't think they have the capacity to analyze our data in the manner that we need to provide these services to our customers.
Fantastic. Is there anything that we missed out?
No, I don't think so. I think to your point, they're exciting times. I think what I'm excited about is there's so many opportunities, and we've placed so much opportunities so much discussion on payments, on lending. I think what's really exciting, if you ask most Africans, what problems are you really facing? They will say healthcare, they will say education, they will say power. One of the things we are excited about at Carbon is the ability to actually patch into those opportunities where, the fact that you have a mobile phone means with data you have access to, massive online courses, from the best universities across the world. We have the ability to hopefully also provide you loans, access to telemedicine, to solar power units. And that's what we're excited about. And I think, we hope that because we are looking to do open APIs, we can provide a platform for startups with these services to, if you like, provide those services to our customers. And I think that's what excites us about fintech. It's not so much the financial part, but the ability to be a catalyst to other sectors where frankly I believe most customers are more focused on than dollars and cents.
So just again for our listeners, an open API is the ability for a third party to easily plug into your systems.
Correct, exactly. So the fact that I've done KYC on my customer, I know who they are, where they live, their income profile. Another startup doesn't have to go through that same problem again, same process again, which might be costly. And we can easily say to the customer, if you want this healthcare service, give me permission to just pass this on to this healthcare provider, and then they can easily set you up, whether by mobile or offline, and then it just reduces the barriers to transactions and partnerships.
You want to be the platform like everyone else.
I want to be the platform. But ultimately, our view is technology is a commodity, data science is a commodity, platforms are a commodity. The company that wins is the company that truly tries to understand what their customer wants and gives it to them, and that's what we're trying to do. But everything else, there will be amazing technology, it will be copied, etc. But people who actually go to their customers, listen to them. Those are the customers that will win, and Apple's a great example of that.
Fantastic. Well, thanks very much.
Thank you very much.
That's all for this week. For more, please head to theafricareport.com. We've enjoyed putting the hours in to create these podcasts. If you have a moment, please do give us a review wherever you get your podcasts. It's the only award, the only reward we seek on this earth. I'm at Nick Norbrook on Twitter. Come say hi on our Facebook page too. Thanks for listening.